Pokémon, 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 Pokémon. Look at all these trainers that we're going to beat, and then we're going to win the championship. Da, 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 da. The hero. And the other hero. Und rival. You know what? I think that'll be fine. Nothing wrong there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and those of you of another disposition. My name is TheWongerLady2, and welcome to my Pokémon Diamond Nuzlocke. Yes, your eyes do not deceive. It is Diamond, not Platinum. I'll tell you why soon, but for now, let's just get started, shall we? Hello there. It's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. I'll apologise right now and keep Betty drop frames. It's going to happen quite a bit. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. No, this is definitely not my first adventure. It's my first Nuzlocke, but not my first adventure. This world is wildly inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball, if you'd please. Mag! We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with each other. Slightly more words there. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy, or are you a girl? Well, last I checked, I'm pretty sure I'm a boy. Alright, so you're a boy? Yes I am. Tell me, what is your name? Well, with 7 letters there, I won't be able to get Thorongl. I could go Thorn, some people do call me that, but instead, we'll just go Thor. You can call me Thor, Thoron, Thorongl, take your pick. All works. Your name is Thor? Yes. Okay, so you're Thor. A fine name that is. Well, thank you very much. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. I don't know about that. What might his name be? I could Barry, Damien, Tyson, Marcus, or we could create a name in and of itself. Well, for this moment, I think we'll just stick with Barry. Bazza. Barry, is it? That's your friend's name? Are we really sure he's my friend? I'm just gonna call you Bazza, mate. Yes. All right, Thor. The time has come. Dinner's a long way away. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Oh, you mean that? Okay then. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokémon and people. Hopefully. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things. Perhaps even something about yourself. Hopefully that it's not that I suck at Nuzlocke. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokémon. Vámonos. Alonzi. Despite the exploration team's best efforts, however, the rare, oddly coloured Pokémon eluded detection. The rumoured red Gyarados failed to appear, even fleetingly, to the crestfallen team. That concludes our special report. Search for the red Gyarados. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week. Same time, same channel. Enter. This is good music. A long, long way to go. Oh geez, that did not like that. Quickly while I'm here, options, text-speech, fast, battle scene on, that be fine, that should be fine. Let's check this out. Yeah, I don't mind that. Pokédex coloured. The TV is showing the title screen of a video game. It's a Wii! It's controlled by a Wii remote. I still have my Wii. It still works. Had to get a new motion bar though. Thor check the PC. Pokemon basics. People live alongside Pokemon in this world. The people that battle Pokemon are called Pokemon trainers. There are also Pokemon coordinators who take part in contests. No, let's get going. The X button opens the menu. Oh yeah. Hello, Mama. Where is Father? Did he go to Camp Granada? Thor, Barry came calling for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he said it was an emergency. Well, knowing the kid, having played this before, and having seen the anime, I expect there'll be a fine awaiting me. Yeah, so it's been a long time since I've done a video, hasn't it been? You know how impatient Barry is? Oh yes, I'm well aware. He took off before I could even ask what it was about. Yeah, that sounds like Barry. So the reason I went for Diamond for my Nuzlocke, as opposed to Platinum. Diamond's the game that I started with, so it always made the most amount of sense. I just figured, if I'm gonna, for my very first Nuzlocke, I might as well start off where it all began. Hence, here we are. I know some of you will probably be disappointed with that, whether it's for a randomizer or another base Nuzlocke, then I'll probably end up doing Platinum. But for now, back to the very beginning for me. Here we are, it's the Contest Digest. The winner of today's Normal Rank Smart Contest is Wesley, who won with his bright spark of a Pokemon. That's all the time we have today. Let's meet again. See ya, Mum. You look a lot like Johanna. Oh well. Oh yes, Thor. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't. So... Thank you for that reminder, Mum. Really helpful. And here we are in Twinleaf Town. My house. Lovely, lovely water. I say, technology just blows me away. I mean, now you can play with people around the world wirelessly. If you are not aware of how a Nuzlocke operates, I don't know why you're learning through me, but so be it. Twinleaf Town, fresh and free. It's true that wild Pokemon do attack people sometimes. However, Pokemon also let you become friends with them. So the way your standard Nuzlocke rules are, you have to catch the first Pokemon on each route. If the Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and is no longer able to be used. It either gets released or permanently boxed, and you are supposed to nickname every Pokemon that you catch. There are certain clauses and deviations to this rule that people undertake, but for now, those are your basic rules. When we get a bit further on, I'll go through what my variations are. Listen, Thor! I want to keep Pokemon! Well, good luck with that. Did you hear? The Pokemon Professor returned to the next town over. They say he was gone for 4 long years. I wonder if he found some amazing Pokemon while he was gone. We shall go check this other house and then go find my friend. Oh. You're off to hang with Barry again, right? You two sure are tight. In what way? Do you know something I do not? Senor? Hey, Thor. Bazza was looking for you. I think it's gone home now. Why don't you go check it out? Sure. Oh, what was that about? Oh, hey, Thor. Hey, I'm going to the lake. You come too. And be quick about it. Okay, Thor? I'm finding you 1,000,000 Pokédollars if you're late. Oh, jeez. Forgot something. It's definitely not his voice, but it's a bit more whiny. Oh well. Oh, hi, Thor. Are you looking for Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. Just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Probably a certain tower tycoon. I'd better take my bag and journal too. Oh, hey, Thor. We're going to the lake. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10,000,000 Pokédollar fine if you're late. Yeah, it's definitely not his voice from the anime, is it? Oh well. We'll stick with it for now. If we can try and place it differently, then let's go for it. It's typically a bit more whiny, isn't it? Route 201. Yes, hello. Hey, you saw that news report that was on TV, right? You know, search for the red Gyarados. The mysterious appearance of the furious Pokemon in a lake. That show got me to thinking. I'll bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it too. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go find a Pokemon like that. Alrighty then. Hey, if we run into a Pokemon, I'm gonna catch it somehow. Because I'm gonna be a Pokemon trainer. You know what a trainer does, right? Makes Pokemon battle and all that. Well, let's go get our starter, shall we? Verity Lakefront. lake! Let's find us a red Gyarados! What's going on? Don't know, mate. Professor, there isn't anything out of the ordinary on the other side, either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before, but... Fine. It's enough that we've seen the lake. Dawn, we're leaving. Sorry about that. Professor, how are you enjoying being back in Sinnoh? After being away for 4 years, it must be exciting again? There is one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokémon in Sinnoh. The regions should serve us very well in regard to our studies. Excuse me, let us pass, please. I beg your pardon. We'll be on our way. Adios. What was that? Those two. Huh? So, let's go check this out. Do we have to? Really? What's that? Don't go into the tall grass. No problem, no problem. We won't be in there long enough for a wild Pokemon to come out. It's a briefcase. Those people forgot it here. What are we supposed to do with it? We can try to deliver it, but who are they? I heard them say Professor. Wow! Pokemon? Yes. Pokemon? Really? In this world of Pokemon? What's going on? They're attacking us in tall grass. Gee golly gee. Look! These are Pokeballs. Let's battle using these. Eh? Which one do you want then? Well, considering I'm going back to my roots, I already know which one I'm going for. Chimp Pokemon Chinchar. Will you take this Pokemon? Aye aye. Andale el fuego. Whoa! A wild Starly's went charging! Go, Chinchar! Chinchar will fight. It will scratch. Standard starter versus initial weak Pokemon fair. So yeah, my first Pokemon was a Chimchar. When I first played Diamond, I didn't know, like I was very young, so I didn't know anything about what was going on with who's involved here, there and everywhere. So I just picked Chimchar because I like Chimchar. Well, the look of Chimchar, and it worked out rather well. Wow! Your Chimchar totally rocked! But my Piplup was way tougher than yours. Yeah, I don't think Pinky's gonna cut it, mate. Not against me. They were other people's Pokemon, though. Oh, good to see you've got your head on straight. Oh, we had to use them. They won't mind, will they? Probably not, considering the circumstances. Oh, there's the briefcase. The professor would have been furious if I'd lost it. Huh? Oh no. Did you use the Pokemon in here? You did? Oh my gosh. What's the professor going to say? This is so not good. I'll take this briefcase for now. What was that about? I don't know what's going on, Thor. Let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from that battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. I mean, I only took 3 damage, mate. I don't know what you're doing. You go ahead. I know we have to go attend these Pokemon. They're not ours. But I want to spend just a little more time with this little guy. I'm definitely not placing his voice right, am I? You didn't have any choice in using those people's Pokemon, right? But these Pokemon belong to them. They'll want them back, won't they? But this is the first Pokemon I've ever battled with. While I'm here, let's see what I'm working on. Destroy food. Bash. I'm trying to think which nature Ash is. I can't recall them all off the top of my head. I know typically for Chinchar you'd have liked Adamant. Oh, that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to do a stupid amount of resets to get something that's bang on perfect. I'm not going for competitive shit. Anyway, let's go. Ah. Hey, it's those people! Is that old guy staring at us? I heard from Dawn that you used our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Chimchar and Piplup. I see. That's how it is. Dawn, I'm going back to my lab. Yes. Professor, please wait for me. I think you should visit our lab later. Okay, see you. What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. Didn't he want their Pokemon back? So, we should go home too. I have absolutely no idea what caused that huge glitch out. What's up, dear? Wow. I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that both you and Barry are unharmed? The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sandgem Town. I've heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon. I hear he's also quite intimidating. He just needs some objections. Thor, I think you need to visit him in Sandgem Town. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll understand. Oh, I know. Thor, put these on. Hooray! I have unlocked running, because I couldn't possibly do running before. Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Since when did shoes come with instructions? Press the B button and dash about faster than ever before. What is a B button? Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Well, isn't that just nifty? Oh, okay. Well, off to Sandgem Town then. So I would say officially the Nuzlocke has not yet started. Typically, you start your Nuzlocke off either at the point of Well, generally, when you get Pokeballs is when most people typically start off a Nuzlocke and a battle. So this will not count as a first encounter because I do not have any Pokeballs. What Starly appears? Ondale and Fuego. I'm not going for. I don't think I'm going for El Fuego. Match boy. Obviously, the slower health bars are in play. So, the rule variations I'm using for Nuzlocke, I'm using the Dupe's Clause, which most people use. Dupe's Clause is quite simply put, if you catch, or if your first encounter is a Pokemon or part of an evolutionary line of a Pokemon that you've already caught, then you do not need. Well, you can bypass it as your first encounter. Trying to talk to you, mate. Wild Pokemon lurk in tall grass. They can come bursting out at any time. So if you're wanting to battle wild Pokemon, just walk in tall grass. If you want to avoid wild Pokemon, stay out of tall grass. Really. And another. And it's another Starly. So, using the Dupe's Clause, the other exceptions I'll use to the first encounter are... So, Shinies can get caught at any time. And that's just a standard... This is a very rare chance of this happening. Feel free to grab it. Excuse me. Let's see. Also, to that point, legendaries, mythicals, and any forced encounters is the phrasing I'll use. I'm not sure where I stand at the moment with event Pokemon. So that'll be, for this game, that'll be Drifloon and Spiritomb in terms of stuff that aren't one time, but are a periodic, you can come and get this thing. I would say at the very least, if I don't count them as a forced encounter, I will at least go, trainer tips, I will at least only battle them once, and if I don't get them in that one shot, then so be it. Don't be shy, talk to anyone and everyone you happen to see. By talking to people, you will get invaluable information and advice. Well, that's how I typically do this anyway. If your Pokemon's health, that's its HP, is getting low, you should go home and get some rest. It is starting to get a little bit low. Just wanted to check if there was a note in there. Upwards we go! Oh yeah, you give us a potion, don't you? Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. Did you know that a Pokemon's health is measured by hit points? I was just introduced to that fact by the lass beyond the grass. If a Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints and can't battle anymore. If a Pokemon HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, let me give you a potion as a free sample. First one's free. It will automatically go in the medicine pocket of your bag. I've received drugs. Or put the potion in the medicine pocket. And another battle. Ah, the meme. Fucking meme. Keep using Scratch. I was gonna say. Yeah, let's just run it. Alrighty then. That ledge is one way. Jump down for a shortcut to Twin Leaf Town. That probably should have been a different voice.